Hello, beer troopers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppers. Today, joined by
just
him, just Michael. We're reviewing some Mortalis today, but not Mortalis. Mortalis, but not Mortalis.
Pastry sauce.
Some stout, and then pastry. Stout.
Yeah.
And I've never had a stout from these guys, so this will be interesting, seeing how it is. We got this one on Beer Dome. So thanks a ton to Beer Dome for the beer. You guys are awesome. They've got once in a while they get quite a lot of these guys beers, especially the sours. We pick up one can once in a while just for fun, just like with the Pokemon beers. But yeah, it's usually not my jam. But I do like pastry stouts.
Never do that again.
Yeah, pastry stouts. I love pastry stouts. Sometimes.
Pastry stouts done right can be very good.
Correct, especially with the real deal ingredients. Yeah. So, but let's see how this one is. So this is Mortalis Thanatos. Thanatos. This is an Imperial.
What does that mean?
I think it's a reference to someone from either Greek or Roman mythology.
Let's just see.
You can look that up while I tell people about the beer. It's a 10% Imperial pastry stout made with coffee cake natural flavors. So it's flavored stout. But it says online that they actually put in coffee cakes.
Thanatos is in the Greek mythology the name of the god of the natural death.
I was right.
He was once catched by Sisyphus.
Sisyphus, det er derfor det hedder syfilis.
Let's move on.
I don't know. I'm just saying stupid shit.
Yep.
So it's supposed to taste like coffee cake. It says coffee cake natural flavor here. So is that because the coffee cakes that they put in the beer were made with flavorings, natural flavorings? I don't know. It just says online that they added loads of locally baked coffee cakes. And when I saw this online, I saw cinnamon swirl coffee cake. And I was like, oh, cinnamon coffee. That could be really nice. But turns out there's not coffee in a coffee cake. And we Googled coffee cake, and some of them look amazing. And then we Googled cinnamon swirl coffee cake, and it just looked like the most boring,
the
driest cake in the world.
Pound cake.
Pound cake. But it says something like often they use, sour cream or something to keep it fluffy and moist. I don't know.
And then
a moist cake or pound cake can be good.
Pair this with your favorite Joe. Pair a beer with a cup of coffee. I don't get that.
You think they mean Joe? Like if you have a friend called Joe?
Oh, pair it with your friend. I don't know. Let's just taste the beer.
Terrible joke. Let's just check it out. See how it is.
Pair it with a cannibalism.
Like Joe, Joe's Arcade. You have to drink this with our favorite Joe. That's Joe's Arcade Joe. So.
Oh, not cannibalism?
Oh, you mean eating? Okay, no.
Paired with your favorite Joe.
Smoky Joe.
Yeah, let's have some cinnamon swirl with this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it looks like a stout in the glass. It did not pour out very thick or black.
Nope.
Black. It actually looked more like really dark brown.
Yeah.
Not a lot of head either.
No.
I mean, people like this a lot. It's got a really high grade.
Yeah, and perhaps we will too.
Yeah,
we'll never know.
The aroma. Smells a lot like cinnamon.
It smells like cinnamon. Cinnamon.
I'm pretty like cinnamon and brown sugar and syrup. Like that's all I'm smelling. I'm not smelling any stuff.
No, like okay. Yeah, cinnamon snail. What's it called in Danish? Kanelsnegl.
Yeah. What's it called?
Cinnamon
bun.
Cinnamon snail.
Cinnabon.
Yeah, something like that.
You okay? They don't know what that is.
That's not a Jewish cake.
No, but that's what it's called.
It's called in Denmark. Yeah.
But it actually smells like cake.
Yeah, it does.
But it doesn't smell like
very
stout.
Pastry. Pastry is baked goods. So this is pastry.
It is. But there's no stouty nuances at all. There's nothing in here that smells like this is an Imperial stout.
No, the base.
But it smells like baked goods. It really does. And I think it's one of the first times I actually have a pastry stout that's like a pastry. Like,
it smells like
a pastry.
Opening a box of pone, cinnamon gifler.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it smells like big factory made pastry.
Yeah.
It does. Like it's not like walking into a bakery. It's like those like
Industrial
processed
bakeries.
industrial pastries.
Yeah.
Industrial pound cake
Yeah.
with cinnamon or something like that.
Cinnabuns. Cinnabuns is in America. Isn't that some kind of?
But that's usually a shop where you go in and it's freshly baked.
Oh,
and if
I
you
thought-
ever
yeah.
making an American style cinnamon roll baked in like almost like a loaf tin where they grow together and you covered it with frosting is one of the craziest pastries. Like it's so good.
Okay.
It is a rich guilty pleasure. It's like a cream cheese frosting often. It's so good. My sister sometimes made them. It's just like, oh my lord.
Okay.
It's super fluffy and
Let's
not
drink
healthy.
some beer instead.
yeah. Let's try and see how this is.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks to Beer Dome for the beer. Really sweet.
Oi.
Oh, that's sweet. Woo!
It is very, very sweet.
This is,
Oh my god.
this is
this
not that great.
No, it's really, really sweet. And sødtable, there's something fake about this.
This is how I feel like almost all Mortalis beers.
Wow, it's sweet.
This is like one of the worst pastry stouts I've had
Yeah.
in a long
I
time.
have to agree. This is
What
just
the fuck?
so sugary.
This is this is like just like drinking sugar water with cinnamon
Yeah.
flavor.
I totally agree. It's, and this is a quite expensive beer. It's,
Oh, it's so sugary.
yeah.
Like it's so,
And there's almost no base.
there's a toasty note.
Yeah.
That's like it. I guess they made a canvas so you don't really taste the base.
This is a
so,
collab with Amundsen?
no,
No, it could have been.
I think this is sweeter and richer, and like it's actually quite rich.
I actually had one from Amundsen that was
That was
quite good.
Nice.
Yeah.
We just like to poke fun of them just
Yeah.
because they make so many city beers, but I think it's quite rich actually. It's really syrupy in the mouth.
Yeah, it's
Not
not that.
necessarily
It's
good
not
thing.
that thin. It's an oily.
But this does not taste like a stout though. Like it tastes
Tastes
just
like liquid fake cake.
Yeah.
It's
And
it's way too sweet.
And if this is what they set out to do, that's a success. But it's just like the sweetest sugary cinnamon thing. Like you remember at 4th of July, the parties, when I usually get a bottle of Fireball whiskey.
Yeah.
It's sweeter than
Yeah.
the Fireball fucking whiskey
I
shots.
totally agree.
Because this Fireball whiskey shots actually have some bite from cinnamon. This is just so cloyingly sweet compared to that.
Fireball.
It's like a guilty pleasure of mine. I actually like them.
Do you think
I
it would have
think-
helped if it was colder?
I don't know.
No.
But
Yeah.
I think this is pretty terrible.
Yeah, I can agree more.
I'm not a fan. Like this does not make me want to try more Mortalis stouts.
No.
I will try more just to see, but if they're all like this, no bueno.
Do you think a barrel could have saved it? No, it doesn't have the base.
I think
It's just
the idea with this is making a very light base beer where this adds really
It's
shine. So
10%.
it shouldn't taste like a stout. This I think it's probably worse. Like this should just taste like that cake. That's probably the thought. And it probably tastes like that cake. I mean, it tastes like a super, again, like some of those processed baked goods. Actually, for the last Ullau beer dinner thing I had with my friends, I did a Japanese theme when I hosted it last. And we got some pre-made Japanese pastries in like from factories.
Yeah.
And some of them were pound cakes. And you could taste they were flavored with artificial flavorings too as well. They were not nearly as sweet as this, and they were actually a bit moist and whatnot. They were okay, but it's almost like you just cramped so many of those types of pastries, like boxes of these crazy big factory pastries, and just loaded your kettle with that. And you have a stout already, and then you have that sugar, and then you have so much sugar, and the yeast is not going to ferment at all, and then you end up with a beer that's just like sugary stout water with fucking an onload of flavor.
And 10% it's quite low ABV for an Imperial Stout too.
Maybe it's because there's so much sugar that you just couldn't handle more. Or maybe the beers that they do like this are just around 10%. But I definitely
This
check
is
out.
not good.
No.
No.
It is so cloying.
Yeah.
I really don't want to drink more.
No,
Of this.
I have exactly the same.
Is this in
And this is more than enough for me to grade this. So,
like, is it like in the 60s, 65 or something? I can tolerate it.
do you think it's that low?
So maybe 70. I wouldn't give this more than 3 on Untapped. I think it's trash.
It is trash. But 3 is around 80.
I can't remember. I don't think 3 is around 80. I wouldn't score this at 80. And also because I feel like pouring this down the fucking drain.
Yeah.
3 to... Okay. So actually a 70 is a 2. So maybe 78 if it's a 3. Maybe 75 max.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. I totally agree.
This is just correlating grade scales, percentiles to Untapped. So to get a 70 is the highest or the lowest for a C.
Yeah. Yeah.
78 is the highest for a C.
78
And F, which is failed, is 59 and below. So around 50 is failed. I don't think it's failed, but it's around like a 75 mark. I can't give it a high grade. I don't understand why people would give this a 4.5. I mean,
how much is a bottle of this? It's quite expensive.
Oh, I can't remember.
200 kroner or something? 250?
I don't think it was that much. We can look it up.
Anything above 50 kroner is too much. But I think it was quite expensive.
It's got a 4.4 on Untapped. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
27 euros. That's on De Bierleefhipper. 200 Danish crowns on De Bierleefhipper. Holy shit. What a waste.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mortalis.
This makes me want to stick to my 70 and give it like a 2 on Untapped.
Somewhere between 70 and 80, but closer to 70.
This is such unbalanced sugar. Like, this makes sense if you like sweet, I guess, but it's just like there can be balance in a pastry stout. A great example was Medianoche Reserve. It's one of the best pastry stouts I've had in years. This is just like bullcrap.
Yeah, I agree. It really.
I don't know. I feel like I'm generous with the 70 even. I really hate this.
Yeah, it is awesome.
I really don't want to drink it. I don't want to flunk it because it's not the worst I've had. But yeah, okay, there we go. Mortalis. More that we don't like from them. If you guys have a suggestion for a Mortalis stout we should try that's actually also tastes like a stout, that's not sugar water like this, let us know.
With a robust base or something, this is just crap.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Not for us. And that's our opinions. Yeah. Take it with a grain of salt. If you love sweet pastry beers that are crazy sweet, then you'll love this.
Yeah.
It is so sweet. If you want a pastry stout that tastes like pastry and that's stout, and that's really sweet,
perhaps you should pair it with a cup of coffee to balance it.
I think so.
Pair it with a Joe.
Maybe that's the only way to drink this. I don't know. Yeah, massive disappointment. So if you guys had a chance to try Thanatos from Mortalis, let us know what you thought of it.
The great thing about this is there's more room in your cupboard now.
Yeah. And the reason why I also got this one is because I read coffee cake and cinnamon. I was like, that's probably not going to be too sweet then.
You know, I could have bought this. I could.
Yeah.
It is definitely up my alley. Coffee and a great stout, and it looks exclusive. It
smells decent though.
It smells like cake.
Yeah. Whatever. So if you guys had this one, let us know what you thought of it. If you want to try it, you can get it on beer. No, I'm not sure if they have it still on beer.
Come get the rest of this for free.
For free if you want. But yeah, that was not great. But check out Beer Dome. I mean, they get loads of stuff, just stuff like this. I mean, also some fantastic beers.
Yeah.
And to some people, some of you guys, this is probably fantastic, and that's fine. So to each their own. If you guys had this one, let us know. As always, subscribe, check the Facebook fan page, Twitter, and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos, and we're going to say cheers and not drink any. See you guys in the beer review.